In the previous episode, we got this awesome Terra knife, which I'm excited to try out on something today. Maybe we try a boss, maybe we don't. I don't know, I'm just kind of cruising at the moment. Got a lot to talk about. It's been busy, very busy. Here's the new thing. First off, we're going to the dungeon. I need to farm some stuff in order to get some good weapons. But today, I've got a couple new monitors. Not that I 100% needed new monitors, but it was the time. It was the time because we went to Costco today, right? I was all looking around at the Costco stuff, and I walked by the monitors intentionally because I wanted to check them out. Because it's been on my mind lately of I probably need to get my monitors figured out and upgraded, right? So I go and I'm looking around and I see that they have an excellent deal on a really great gaming monitor, which some gaming monitors are kind of trash, but others are pretty good. So what does a gaming monitor get you that a normal standard monitor doesn't? Usually it's high refresh rate or basically the ability to have really smooth gameplay. That's usually what it is. Oh, and then on top of that, you typically get a low response time. So in this case, these two monitors are 1 millisecond response time. So there's less of a delay between what you see on screen and what's actually being transmitted from your computer, which is really, really cool. And this is the reason I needed one, needed one, is I actually was using 1080p monitors before. That's kind of crazy considering all the crazy videos that I make, and I upload in 1440p, but I was upscaling everything. So I was with my editor, I was upscaling it to 1440p, which is not true 1440p. So things didn't look hyper good. What is that? I don't think I've seen one of those before. But now we don't have to worry about that. We're running a native 1440p. I debated on a 4K monitor, but outside of Terraria, what am I honestly recording at 14 or at 4K that I wouldn't be recording just at 1440p? Not a lot is the answer. Not a lot. So yeah, I'm quite happy with just getting a 1440p monitor for now, and it was an excellent deal. So we got that. I got 2 of them because, of course, I use 2 monitors because I'm a creator and I typically have quite a lot going on my monitors at any given time. So having 2 monitors is excellent. What else? Oh yeah, it's got oh my goodness, it's got an insane refresh rate. So I'm running at 180 hertz. So everything is really uber smooth, which is nice. It's very nice. So what are you guys going to notice the difference on? Almost nothing. Not for Terraria. It'll be native 1440p videos now as opposed to upscaled. So you might notice a difference in really hectic fights and Calamity, say. But when it comes to standard stuff like what we're doing now, probably won't even notice the difference, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. And then this is actually setting us up for a lot of success when it comes to a couple months when Dragon Age the Veilguard comes out, and we'll get to run that at native 1440p with high frame rate and everything. Oh, it's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be beautiful. So I'm looking forward to that. This is the best reason to have gotten it. It's because that game shaping up nicely. There are a bunch of people who did a preview event and got to play it for 7 hours and glowing responses from it, being this is potentially one of the best things BioWare has ever made. And I don't want to hear that. You know why I don't want to hear that? Because I don't want to be disappointed if I don't think that it is. Because I love BioWare games. I love Dragon Age. And I also love Mass Effect a lot. But you know what? BioWare lately has not been hitting bangers, so kind of hoping that this is a turnaround, because I was really doubtful that Veilguard was going to be excellent. But now, I think I'm getting my hopes up a bit. That's a dangerous spot to be in. Oh, and the monitors also have HDR, which is not something I had on my other monitors. They just have good color profiles. Is that a great thing? You're not going to notice it. It's just more of a me thing. Oh my goodness, let's get out of here. I'm going to die. I hate those stupid things that make it so you can't use items. It's one of the worst effects in the game, in my opinion. Let's go back. I have a bunch of, yeah, we got a bunch of dark matter, so we can actually make, I'm gonna probably burn to death here. We can make the shurikens, right? Shurikens. We can make a lot of them, which is great because that's what we needed. Now I feel pretty good. I feel like we can actually like go do a boss fight and be in a good spot. This burning is like not going away. I'm gonna go heal before I die. I don't want to die. Heal me. Oh, and we never actually re-rolled the Terra knife, but do I want to? I don't know. I gotta consider that. Right. Yeah, we could go to the ocean area, which means I need more gills potions. That's another thing. Gill potion. Yeah, I still need that water leaf. Is there nobody that can like sell me a gill potion? I'm gonna check all my NPCs real quick. All right, here's what I'm doing. I bought a bunch of water leaf seeds from the Dryad. So we're gonna plant all of these and hope to get a bunch of water leaf. Because if I can do that, then I get all of that. I don't have to worry about it, right? So I'll drop all that. We'll get rid of these things. Just hit daytime. Maybe we actually just go looking around for things to do. I could do some more events, right? I could go do Duke. I don't know if I want to do Duke. I could do Empress. Maybe. Obviously, gotta do that at night. I'm not doing Betsy. I could try Lunatic Cultist and actually just burst our way through. Actually, you know what? Let's go try that. Let's go try that. Why? Because if I could just get the pillars to spawn and get the stuff, like the thrower stuff from the pillars, I think that sounds like a great idea. We're just gonna blast these nerds. Oh my goodness. It's like spawning right on top of me there. Can I hit him from here? I'm just gonna wait for him to come here. Hello? Oh, I gotta remember to toss that at him. Because that is a really cool damaging effect. Oh my goodness. I gotta remember to use my teleport on him. Okay, which one is which? I feel a little out of it, actually. I just had a hard time seeing, and usually that first one is super easy. Probably because I'm so tired. I've been pulling incredibly long days getting this commission project done for this competition. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just taking it out of me, you know? Oh no, did he do his stupid thing? Crap, I can't see. No! Stupid game. Why did you fire it so far up there? It's because he keeps moving up. That's a problem, isn't it? Well, I'm going to consider this one a dead attempt. I mean, we can still do it. It's possible. It's just going to be really hard. No, stop getting hit by stupid crap, San. All right, here we go. Here we go. It is this one here. See? Okay, we figured it out. Do we reduce it by one or? Oh, no, I guess each time you fail it, he gets one clone, right? That's what it is. Just gotta keep that in mind. We also gotta not go super high. We learned our lesson, I think. All right, time to go back to the Terra knife. Man, this weapon fires so fast. It's insane. It's this one. We can still do this. Just don't suck, you know? It's hard. I kind of feel like I need to kind of blast off this way a little bit. I would love for him to come down this way. There we go. Make sure we throw the dagger, which I think I whiffed on that one. He is this one here. My tip that I always give people who hate doing that part of the fight is if you just turn on auto pause, you can pause whenever he does that, and you can have infinite time to look and see which one it is. It's the one with the golden bit on his hood going down, like down the middle of his face there, which would be this one here. Oh dear. I'm just now considering how terrible this is going to end up being when it comes to the pillars. I just don't have the damage output to clear the pillars, so it's going to suck, and I'm going to complain about it like I always do. Get ready for that. Where did he go? All right, auto did it for us, I suppose. Whoa! And it went to the wrong one, which is fine. Oh, okay. Done. No, don't die to this, stupid guy. Okay. Right. What did we get from him? Melee, magic, magic. Really? So this is all thorium stuff then. Oh, we got the ancient manipulator. We needed that for something. It's a material to make the crucible of cosmos. Right, that's the Fargos thing. And that's magic storage. Okay, cool. Don't need that right this moment. What we're gonna do, I suppose, is I want to look in here. I want to go to Lunatic Cultist. I want to go to loot. Does he drop a thrower thing? I guess he doesn't. Magic. Healer. That's fine. That's totally fine. Okay, let's go ahead and drop this stuff in here. Drop that there. Did it say that the thing started? I believe it did, right? Oh crap, got the nebula one there, the solar there. Stardust. Vortex may not be a bad one. I'm gonna go place this down, but I'm gonna get assaulted here in the process. I kind of just want to not do these, I'm gonna be honest. It's one of those days. Well, there was something else I wanted to talk about. Now I gotta remember what it was. Huh. What was it? It's like on the... It's like right in the back of my head. It's like something I really actually wanted to chat about today, and now I've totally forgotten about it. That's fine. That's fine. All right. I will say, if you're watching this as it comes out, keep an eye out tomorrow around... Oh my goodness, actually. Let me get the exact time. Let me run run and get this email. Because I've every now and again, actually quite frequently, I should say, I get keys from games, and every now and again, those come with NDAs and embargoes, and this one in particular, if I can actually find it, there it is. Yeah, so tomorrow, I think, no. Oh, I got that wrong. Wow, I'm glad I didn't mess that one up. Look at September 22nd, right? Around just before 2 o'clock Eastern time, 1 or 11 o'clock Pacific time on the US, and just before 8 CET. And you'll get a special treat of something that I've been able to enjoy. And yeah, I've been embargoed on it, so I can't talk about it. But I want to talk about it. That's one of the things I want to talk about. I'm just not going to today because I can't. I actually, I would get sued. So let's jump through. I don't want to do the solar one. Oh my goodness. Which one is the easiest one for us? Stardust, maybe? Actually, what we ought to look at is there anything that that's not what I wanted. Is there anything that we can actually get with any of these for thrower? So that's magic, melee. I don't know if the thrower actually gets a special item here. It's possible they do, but like, you know, that's melee, ranged, magic, nebula maybe? Probably not. Magic. Oh my goodness, why is there like nothing here? I already looked at the Stardust one, right? Vortex doesn't look like it's got anything anyways. Okay, so I'm gonna go check the wiki, see if there's actually anything we can get from the pillars. Okay, it looks like white dwarf fragments are the thrower thing. So there is a set of daggers to throw. Throws a volley of celestial charged daggers. So where do these celestial fragments come from? The white dwarf ones come from all of the different pillars. Okay, interesting. And we can make it with fragment and shooting star. So okay, that's cool. And there's a whole set, but we need the bars from Moonlord. There is a Star Eater throwing weapon. Every Star Eater stuck in an enemy increases the damage the next one deals by 25%. How long does it last? Because that's insane. That's like a boss killer right there if it lasts forever. Yeah, this seems interesting. Okay, let's just go try one of the pillars for a little bit, and we'll probably wrap it up after that, and I'll do them off screen because this is my least favorite part of Terraria. Ooh, it's very purpley. Die! I hate these stupid brain guys. I hate the teleporting. It's the worst. Am I gonna get... Oh, you know what? I'm only gonna get fragments when I clear something, right? That's a problem. I am gonna suck at this. Alright, well then which one would be easiest for us? I'm trying to think. Maybe the Stardust one. I don't like the Nebula one. Oh my goodness. This is the worst part of Terraria. It just is. It's a fact. It's a fact. It's just the worst part of Terraria. Anybody who likes this part of the game, I think you're crazy. There are whole mods out there that remove this part of the game. And other mods, like, I don't know, Calamity, change this part of the game or make it slightly less grindy. That's how much everybody hates it. And Red he just doesn't get it. He really likes this part of the game. He made it less grindy in what patch was that? 1.4. Blah 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 whatever. And you know what? I get it. Thank you. It wasn't enough. It just needed to be removed. Oh, I do remember one thing I wanted to say, which was that if the UI scale seems off a little bit, you're gonna have to let me know in the comments. Let me know if it looks fine, like if you can read all the UI elements and whatnot. Because when changing to a much higher resolution, everything gets a lot smaller. So you have to like go in and actually, if you don't know how to do this, it's right here. It's the UI scale. So it was at 100%. I boosted it 30%. So hopefully it's good. It's kind of like based on feel for me. I'm like, yeah, that looks right. But we always have people who are like, you know, I can't read like where it says rapid Terra knife at the top left because it's so small. And I totally get that. Especially if you're a mobile viewer. So specifically anyone who's watching on something that is making it hard to read what's going on the UI, let me know if I need to boost it even higher. This was just like I just went 30% up because that's what looked right. But if it's too little, just let me know and I'll fix it. Oh my goodness, we did it. We killed one. We did it. I'm going back. I just want to go back so that the rest of those disappear. That's my map not opening. This event sucks. I don't understand now. I just don't get it. You have to be pretty stubborn to think that this is a good thing for Terraria. It's so bad. Nobody I've ever spoken to has been like, yes, I'm really looking forward to doing the pillar event. It's always the worst part of the game. How do I want to handle this? So we have Nebula from that, obviously. We got shooting star fragments and celestial. So we can turn those into our white dwarf ones, right? But what are we actually going to get from that? I'm not sure. Let's look at these two and make sure that there's no special things that we're actually going to like get from this stuff that we wouldn't be able to. Oh, this is the coolest set in the whole mod is the cool bard stuff. It's my favorite one. Okay, let's look at this. Can't get that. We can't even get the pickaxes or anything. Our weapon choices are... Ooh, there's also the last stand. Automatically triggers when you take fatal damage, granting you 15 seconds of invulnerability. Wow, that's a lot. While invulnerable, you gain 30% throwing speed and damage, but die at the end of the duration. Huh. Very interesting. I kind of like that, but it also feels bad. Like, because if you were close at the end of a boss fight and that triggers, you're going to absolutely wreck the last part of the boss fight. So maybe it's pretty good. Maybe it's pretty good. Let's go ahead and dump this stuff all in here. Let's put the manipulator there. What was it called? White dwarf stuff, right? Let's just go ahead and make a bunch. This is 171 throwing damage. It's insane. I kind of like it. I think we just go all in on those because we're going to get a bunch more, right? Oh yeah, the Star Eater is the other one. Do we have enough for the Star Eater? We do. That's an interesting, because I want to try the White Dwarf Cutter, but I kind of also want to try the Star Eater. Let's try the Star Eater and see how that goes. We'll put it there, sure. And let's just go fight something. I can't go over there. We'll just run over. I mean, it looks cool. It's a big old projectile. I'm curious how much like extra damage this is going to end up doing with that buff. And how long does it last in a single enemy? I don't know. Very curious. All right, come at me, enemies. That does a lot of damage, doesn't it? that does a lot of damage. You can't deny it. That guy, oh, I see. It looked like he had like 20 weapons on him, but because he's like kind of phased out of existence, it's a little odd, you know? I hate these guys. This is fun. I like this weapon. I think it could be a lot worse, obviously. So I'm quite happy with it. What I'm not happy with is this stupid event. I'm tired of dying. I'm just gonna come back to this later. You don't need to see this. You don't need to see me just die over and over again. And honestly, I don't want to do it right now. So we're just not even gonna do it. But look, I got one of the weapons. I need to get the rest of the pillars down. I'm not even gonna bother trying to kill Moonlord. I might put a platform down before the end that spans the whole world, just so we're ready to fight him. But yeah, is it worth it? Probably not. Anyways, this is a cool weapon. I hate the pillar events. Let me know in the comments why you also hate the pillar events, and we'll just commiserate together.